being drunk all the time, like, that's a liability. Because she gets, like, rowdy and rude, and, like, that's just something that I don't want to deal with, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, she'll get into fights, and, like, I'm distracted, and then something will happen, and things happen so fast, and she'll be like, you're never there for me. Like, bro, you're always rowdy. There's part of me that's so numb to it.
Yeah.
That's when something pops off, I'm like, oh, that happened.
I think you explained it perfectly right there. Yeah. Like, you just get numb to it. And she got into a fight with Ryan at one time.
Yeah.
And I was there, and I was literally right in the middle. And she was like, you don't know how to defend in a fight. And I was just like, bro, I don't even want to be in a fight.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing, like, everybody, like, entering any scenario is, like, okay. Like, Sarah, for example, right? Sarah has to prepare herself anytime she's around May. And then every single time she gives it a chance, she's like, well, you know, every single time she proves it why I don't like hanging out with her. Because, like, there's such a lack of maturity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it doesn't matter, like, and that's, like, Sarah's biggest issue with May. It's like, why does she try to compete with everyone like we're all on the same level? Like, Sarah's like, I'm 8 years younger than her. Why does she compete with me like we're the same age? Like, it's so weird.
She's a very competitive person.
She is. And the thing is, like, she grew up with me, and I'm a very competitive person. You know? But I'm not a competitive I'm, like, only competitive in just winning. You know? Like, winning a game.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I got
like, not even winning an argument, because, like, that's pointless to me. I don't want to, like, have problems with someone I care about.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like, I'm happy to hear what's your issue, but I'm going to stand up for the things that I feel are right.
Yeah, and I'm the first person to say
May's
sorry.
Issue. She's like, got such an issue because I'm, like, such a just individual. I'll be like, yeah, you were wrong. You start shit, bro. And she doesn't want me to say that to her. But I'm not here to fucking please you. You're my sister. I'm going to fucking be like, you're wrong. I will always stand next to you. But later on when we're talking about it, you were fucking wrong.
Absolutely.
Like, you had no reason to be cursing. Because the thing with May is, like, she be starting cursing people's families.
It gets real serious.
Their mothers, their grandmothers. And I'm like, bro, that's going to get you killed. Like, fuck off.
Bro, yeah.
Like, people take their... if somebody cursed at my family like that, they would be on my hit list. Like, I know this for a fact because I feel that way. And that's, like, the thing, like, I feel so bad for her behavior all the time. And I feel the need to apologize because she doesn't feel remorse for the shit that she does sometimes, even though it's really fucked up. Like, her biggest thing with Carol was that Carol invited us to her birthday she was doing in Mexico. This is, like, this was the first time I went to Mexico. And the thing was, like, May got drunk. We went to the beach. May got so drunk, and then she got so aggressive when she got home. She slapped Sarah across the face.
I remember this. Yeah.
You know? And so Carol just uninvited May from the thing, being like, listen, I love you, and I know this is going to make you really upset, but I can't afford you getting in trouble in another country. I'm doing this for your own safety. More than if you're thinking about, I'm doing this to uninvite you. I don't want to uninvite you. You know? But May was just like, fuck her, and then May still came to Mexico and stayed by herself at a resort. You know?
Different time.
And
right?
she was trying to invite me to, like, then cancel on Carol to then come with her.
Same time or different time?
This was around the same time. Maybe, like, a few days off.
Really?
Yeah. And the thing is, like, May doesn't understand, like, she gets her shit paid for by Matt.
Yeah.
I like, pay for everything with my hard-earned money.
Yeah.
And then, like, I had to, like, literally stand on that shit. Be like, look, May, like, I paid for all this stuff. Doesn't matter, I'll get it paid for you too. I'm like, no. Like, this is, and then in the same sense, like, that was my first time being away from my whole family too. So I was like, if I'm having this opportunity to even get away from you, I love you, but I want to take it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, she gets to go places all the time without any of us. But I need to always, like, have her there to tag along with me. So since then, like, I started to, like, go on vacations with other people. You know, if somebody would invite me, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. I'll go with you. I haven't like planned my own vacation in so long just because like I know then I have to invite my sister, and then there's 100% possibility that she'll be too fucked up, and then most of the time I'm gonna have to be babysitter.
That sucks.
Like, what's the point of then me taking a relaxation time? Like, that's me being on a double shift. Even mentally, like, you want to have like a relaxed state of mind. And when you're away from everything that you're normally around, that's why I was like, let's take like a road trip, you know? It would be cool. Like, for example, like you see when it's just you and me, like, is there any time where like the volume even goes up?
No, absolutely.
Right? But like put May into the equation. Like, I feel like sometimes she doesn't have like something to talk about, so like she'll talk about other people's personal lives. And I feel like that's not fair to do. If it's not your dirty laundry to dish out, then don't dish out other people's dirty laundry. Especially not in front of them. You know? Like, the fuck? Like, it really irritates me because it's like, I don't want to be fighting about everything, but like, why do you always make me feel like you don't respect me, you know? Like, that's how I feel all the time. And I really care about respect. I respect everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't try to be rude or any type of way, but she just like loves to like fuck with me. Like, I feel so sorry about the whole water park thing. You know? Like, that whole ride was probably so like tense and stressful.
No, don't worry about it.
I mean, I know, but still, like I didn't invite all of us to like, you know, not create like a fun environment.
Yeah.
It, of course, was a great time, but like certain things, they just should be avoided. And each person should like come with the thought process, like, I'm not trying to create no problems. And I know she's capable of doing it. She just like, I don't know what it is. It's like, I know she's comfortable with us, but like, I just broke up with this man. Like, why do we have to talk about him?
Yeah, it's a sensitive topic.
Yeah. And it's not that I can't talk about it. I can talk about it any other day. It's just so fresh. It's like, I just got cut and now you're just opening up my wound.
Yeah.
Rather than like putting it back together. Like, there are times where like people need support and like I just feel like I don't get the support. She's there to be supportive with anyone and everyone other than me. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, she sees like herself in my boyfriends, and I'm like, this is not about you. It's like, yeah, but he's like me, and I'm like, okay, and
I don't know.
Sorry, every hangout becomes like a vent session.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that people can talk to me.
I agree. I feel that way too. I'm glad that I have someone that I could talk to like you. I hope you feel like you could talk to me about stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just you just have to know that I'm a very quiet person.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're a good kid, Abram. Good kid, Abram.
This is when my dad looks at me. He's like, "You were such a good kid."
What do you
mean?
mean?
It was like it backfired, didn't it?
It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? You ever see that Jennifer Lawrence like eating hot wings? She's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? Just freaking out, crying, eating hot wings. You see that show, right? Hot Ones?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. It's a good show. Every time we hang out, it becomes like a little random, like little hang.
It's nice.
No, it is. We'll be doing some random things. You want to take a hit?
No.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
That's fine. Maybe doing the same thing.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be a bad influence. I was just like, why am I hogging all the weed? Thought process. It's like, why am I hogging all the weed? That's so rude.
Yeah, it's like it's a totally new dynamic for me too. Like, not smoking.
Yeah.
Not even drinking.
When you hang out with May, does she fight with you?
No, we don't fight. When we talk on the phone, sometimes we fight. But it's just about, she has a view on something and I'm just like, I don't completely agree.
Yeah.
So she gets mad about it.
Right. It's like I can't have my own opinion.
Yeah.
Like I can't be my own person.
Yeah. It's just, and sometimes my opinion is wrong. No, sometimes my facts are wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And she digs into that wound as deep as possible.
She'd be like, you don't know what you're talking about. She does that with me all the time. I'm like, okay, but I'm gonna learn.
I know.
Give me a chance.
I know.
Let me learn.
Yeah.
It's so funny. We all have the same struggles. Okay. Well, I brought a pen and a little notebook. So I thought maybe we could like talk about some ideas. No, I
Invention
stole
ideas?
from TJ Maxx. Yeah. I had to vent. I had to let you know.
You did?
I stole these 2 earrings. There's this one, and then I got this one. These 2.
Wait. Did you
This
do it
one
on
was
purpose?
$16 and this one was $12. Yeah, bro, come on. Are you kidding me? The fuck?
Oh my
No.
god.
I wasn't gonna spend all that much money. I was very slick about it though. I did the stealing in the bathroom.
Oh my god. I can't take you anywhere.
Listen, I took you. Who told you you didn't take me anywhere? I took you.
I can't go anywhere with you.
Fine. I'm sorry. What can I say? So, how do you like when you plan like a video or something? You just like randomly do it? Like, do you have like a process?
So, I like freestyling a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been getting mixed feedback about it
Mm-hmm.
from myself though. Sometimes I hate when I do freestyle, but I do enjoy freestyling the most. But
Okay.
I do sometimes write out stuff.
Okay. That's good. Kind of like a mix of things. I guess I left my phone in the car. I didn't bring it.
Whoa, it's so bright.
Isn't it?
Let me put my
It's
glasses
nice.
back on.
Just a nice day today.
It is a nice day.
Yeah. I also have this pocket knife that I keep in my purse.
Yeah, that's for sheetrock.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what carpenters use and handymans use.
Yeah, I got this from this kid. I went into the store. I was like, "Hey, I'm looking for like a little knife." And he like went around the store to look to try to find it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Oh, I have a little, little blade. You can have it." I was like, "Cool." He was like, "What's your name?" He was like, "My name is Justin." I was like, "Thank you, Justin. I'll remember you." So whenever I go that way next time, I'm gonna bring something for Justin. Because I didn't pay for it.
I love how you make each connection deeper.
I try to. My thing is this, like, I feel like people that go about doing good deeds without having any expectation, those are genuinely good people. And those are people that don't get enough in life because they'd rather let somebody else get the glory. Somebody else get like the sweetest spot,
Yeah.
They're just so sacrificing. And I see that in people because I've been that type of person. But I found the sweet spot on where I'm okay to give and where I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people, they don't do a lot of internal work to get to that level. And I feel like, there should be somebody that just like appreciates them, It just brightens their day,
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like there's nothing wrong with like genuinely wanting to like do some good. There's a lot of people, they don't want to do anything for anyone, I think about other people. I feel like it's important.
It's very true.
Yeah. Like, of course, this is our own world, but like, at the end of the day, like, and it's also, I feel like, it was also like the fact that like, the way I saw people celebrating my dad after he died, and to see all the connections he's made in the world, it was really wild. It was like, it was like I got to know my dad in a whole nother light, as a whole nother person. The way my dad was described by his coworkers, he was a very like caring person. He like, when he got to know about you, there was never a time that he didn't ask about your family and how everybody was doing. And he remembered if somebody like was sick. When you shared certain things with him, he remembered the details, and he would ask specific questions about those details that made people feel so appreciated and cared for. You know?
Wow.
Like, and not that I didn't know about my dad like that, because anytime we would go somewhere, because everybody knew he was a doctor, people would always bring their like medical records to like him, so he can like take a look at it and like give them like just reassure them that everything is looking good. I, you know, like would always notice these things, you know, but that takes like you just being observant and like really like taking note of stuff. Like when I was a kid, my grandma used to tell me about how expensive things are, you know?
Yeah.
So I always grew up with the mentality of like buying things on sales.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just like the way you like just view the adults in your life, and the way you say like you want to be like your dad. I've always been that same way. I've always wanted to be like my dad too, you know?
Yeah.
And like I also like noticed, and like the way my dad cared for all of us was very individual. You know, like because I'm like, it takes me more time to understand things because I just am wired a little different. Like I don't feel all types of emotions, you know?
Right.
Maybe that's like, I don't know what it is.
It's a chemical.
It's just like, I think I just have like, because of like experience in my life, I just have a lot of maturity where a lot of things are just beneath me, and it's always been like that. You know? Like it's beneath me to get jealous of someone. Like I've felt jealousy, but not to the level where I understand why people do like bad shit to other people. You know?
Right.
So like my dad's had to like be a little harsher with me when teaching me things. Like he's constantly would always tell me like, you need to be a little bit more mean. It was too nice. My dad would tell me that. He would be like, you need to be more of a bitch. My dad literally said that to me. But he never told me I need to be like my sisters, you know? He always just said like, tried to like really guide us to understand like what it is and who we are and where we come from. And I think it's really important. And that's my thing with May sometimes, like growing up, like, and you can probably say this, right? Like May, who she was as like a teenager is not who she is now. Like all her dreams, aspirations, everything she wanted to do, everything she wanted to become, she's not that anymore, right? Mm-hmm. And I wonder if that if it has to do with like her addictions, you know? Or it's just that she just lacks sheer willpower. You know, she's gotten so comfortable with being with certain people that have provided her with luxury, but she's not made something of herself, you know?
Yeah, she doesn't have something that she can call her own.
Yeah. Like you see how she hoards and she hoards and she hoards and she doesn't do anything with it.
Yeah. And
everything is like tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, you know? It's never a now thing. And like I never understand that. But for her, it's like she doesn't even understand how I can get up and do all these things. Like I don't get that. Like what is it that like enables someone, you know, or disables someone from certain behaviors or certain like I forget the word, but you get me, right?
Yeah, if you're asking me, it could be an addiction problem. That was what my problem was. Mm-hmm. You know, when I started to stop certain things, but mine was a little bit more intense. Mm-hmm. It's like one day I could work, the next day I couldn't work.
Mm-hmm. So you were going through like depression, in a sense.
I was going through schizophrenia.
Okay, schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for her, she described it as ADHD. That's what she described it as. Mm-hmm. And I have no other description except that, because I read about it. They show you videos on it and what happens if you have ADHD, and mm-hmm. that you start and stop things a lot. Mm-hmm. And you don't finish a lot of things. So that's the only way I understand.
I mean, I'm like that too. Like, especially with cleaning. Like, if I'm cleaning something, I start somewhere.
Yeah.
Then I'll, like, move to another part, and I'll, like, totally forget about that. Not complete it at all. And now I'm working on this. Everything is like a, you know, not completing one thing. But when I work, it's different.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, exactly. There's a difference.
It's so different.
Like, you're able to complete stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I can.
Cleaning is something that a lot of people struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 sisters, and they both can't clean.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really clean. My mom is extremely clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's OCD probably.
Yeah.
My dad, he's in the middle. But a lot of people have trouble cleaning. I don't think. But to the extent that May has, it's a little bit much. Like, it gets too much. Like, you're living in a spot and you basically destroyed it.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that it's a medical problem. But you said that it's probably not.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Right? We don't know because, like, we can't just assume that what she's saying is, like, valid. I'm sure, like, she's done her own diagnosis, but until, like, it's not diagnosed, like, you know, things can be, like, severe and things can just be laziness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, using things as an excuse because it's a crutch, you know? It's like a crutch that allows people to give you that, okay, like, you know, you're right, you know?
Yeah.
And then understanding human behavior and knowing people, you know how to manipulate them, you know? You know what you'll have to say to someone for them to do something for you, you know? Or what do you have to say to this person for them to give sympathy to you, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of those things. But I mean, I think the biggest thing is addiction, you know?
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. Because she doesn't just smoke, she drinks too. It's 2 both, like, very, like, violent things that, you know.
They call them depressors, right?
Yeah, they're both
Depressors.
100% depressors. Because they, like, alcohol is definitely a downer.
Yeah, definitely
You know?
a downer.
And
I know
then-
alcohol
and
is.
then weed is...
I thought weed was both.
Weed, I don't
There's
know.
a
I'm not sure. For me, I've always...
stimulant and a
Yeah.
depressant.
I've always used it to, like, focus. You know? I have a hard time focusing. Like, that's my biggest thing.
I use it to try to change myself.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Like, how I'm not able to really put into a conversation. That really started to frustrate me.
But I think it can also be seen as, like, some people are not that good at group settings. You know, like, I feel like when May is in a room with me, I feel like we both, like, it seems like it comes off as, like, we're both, like, competing for dominance. You know? At least that's how it comes off to me. Because, I mean, I don't compete with anyone. That's just not how I, like, function. Do you have to be home by a certain time?
Probably in a little bit.
Okay. We can leave in, like, another 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Whatever we can leave in 20 minutes.
Alright, let's leave in 20.
Yeah. So, I feel like that's, like, the biggest thing sometimes. Like, I feel like in group settings, like, there are, like, times and places where, like, I don't know when to say what I have to say, you know?
Right.
Like, I do my best to, like, find the pause, but then it always comes off as, like, it seems like I'm talking too much, you know? I feel that sometimes, even though everyone's talking, you know? I don't know. But I find myself much better at one-on-one, like, quality time type of, like, scenarios.
Absolutely. Like, parties get me a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
I don't really like to party.
Yeah. I mean, I don't recall when I went to a party, you know? Like, I went to a bachelorette some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I've not been to, like, a house party.
We went to a house party.
When?
This was back when I was living in New Brunswick.
Okay.
And you were in Rutgers, Camden. And we went to a house party. And I was really out of it at the time.
Was this in Camden?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I remember, of course.
So that was the last time.
That was the last time you and we all went to a house party?
Or maybe you. Because you said you don't remember going to a house party.
No, I mean, obviously, those, I don't count those. That's so long ago.
Oh, you're talking about now?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't been to a house. I've been to a wedding.
You went to a wedding?
Yeah.
When? Was it a Haitian wedding?
The guy was apparently, what's it when you don't believe in anything?
Oh, he was an atheist?
Yes, he was an atheist.
And then there's agnostic, which you do believe there's like a higher power. But you just don't belong to a specific religion.
That's what Gnostic is.
Agnostic.
Agnostic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I know there's something called Gnostic.
Okay.
With a G, not agnostic. I didn't hear
I think it's AG.
Yeah, AG.
Yeah, that's agnostic. Yeah.
I'm researching the Gnostic text.
Yeah?
Yeah, I find it pretty interesting.
So what is that? Like, it's pretty much like, is it kind of like Buddhism?
It describes that the God that we know, the one true God, is a false God.
Okay.
That's basically what it describes.
And then, okay. So, like, is there a God?
There's a source.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, like the universe.
Yeah.
How people will be like, I believe in the universe.
Yeah.
That's still, in its own sense, that's like, any kind of higher being is like believing in God. You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, it's the whole thing, right? Like, something greater than us, something beyond us created everything, you know? Or maybe it was just by sheer chance.
Do you
Nobody
think
knows.
it's by sheer chance? Or do you believe that everything has a purpose?
I believe that there's a reason.
Okay.
You know? I believe that. I believe that there was a purpose. And I do believe in God, you know? Or a higher being, you know? Like, I always have. I mean, now I'm grown, I have education and everything, and I believe that, yes, you know, but I think, like, at the same time, like, we were also given free will, you know, like, that's the biggest thing. We can make our own decisions.
Can we, though?
Yeah. Of course.
You think it's not preordained?
I mean, I think there's like, of course, like, I think that there is, like, something that's, like, yes, this was meant to be. I do believe in that, but I also feel like the choices we make, they also change a lot, you know? So I don't know if it's like that, but my belief is that there's some greater being out there. I want to believe there's an afterlife. I want to believe that, you know, there are ways that we can one day again meet the people that we've lost. Like, I want to believe these things, you know, but at the same time understand that all these things and hope is what human beings need to keep going in life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I also, like, understand, like, everything like that too, you know, where it's like, even if this isn't real, this is still something that sustains me and keeps me sane in this life.
Yeah.
You know? But I believe in God. I can never not say that. I believe in God. I believe in anything. Like, I don't necessarily agree with religion, and I don't really, like, I hate to say this, but I don't care for a lot of, like, the things that, like, any religion stands for. I just really believe in God, you know? Like, I believe that there's someone there.
That's,
you know,
helping you out.
Right, because it's just not possible, you know, that, like, I've come this far even though so much has not worked out. You know?
Mm-hmm. There's got to be somebody watching.
Yeah. And, like, for all the good that I've done, I get it in this life. No? And I also walk believing in karma. I'm very smart about the way I maneuver. I don't say anything to anyone that I would ever want to take back. I really am. I do my best to be very cautious of the things that I say and the promises that I make.
Yeah.
And these are things that I've learned growing up, being scared and not wanting to get in trouble and stuff, and not being honest, lying a lot, pretending to be something you're not. It's all helped me to form who I am today.
Absolutely.
And I don't want anybody to shake how I feel about myself. I don't want anybody to waver. And I respect everyone's opinion too. If that's what you believe in, great, good for you. If that's what's getting you up and getting you going, that's what you need. You found that something that's got you there, got you in that section, covered.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for people that don't believe in God, because they seem to feel hopeless a lot more than someone that does believe in God. And I feel also because of the belief, it also just pushes you to be more of a human being.
Yeah.
There's a push because you're this all has to be for a reason. Versus oh my God, I can't believe I could die any day and nothing matters.
Yeah, no, the way you put it like that, yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. We all have to find that something that allows us to stay alive in this world.
Absolutely.
Because of course there could be a chance that nothing is real. There could be a chance that everything is just from chance.
Yeah.
This is all possible.
How amazing that would be, but yeah.
I mean, of course, in every person's a certain part of them, there is that fear. And I think that's a fear. At least I would see it as a fear.
That, what's a fear?
That everything is for nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everything leads to nothing. There is nothing. We've all made up everything, damn.
Yeah.
But it's also because there's so much stuff that at the time wasn't able to be for example, so much of math wasn't able to be understood for years and years and years and years,
Yeah.
for generations. So there could also be that the person that came up with the idea of Pangea, people thought he was crazy, but turns out after he died, years and years later, people were that man was right. So people do get credit for the shit that is found to be true. So just because we don't know now doesn't mean somebody won't figure it out tomorrow. There's also that,
I guess that's what I want to give back to the world. I want to create something or find an idea, and maybe it not be true now, but they find out that it's true later on, or
but
they're he was going somewhere with that idea.
I mean, definitely, but at the same time, I think it's important to just find that thing that really pushes you and allows you to do it for a long, long time.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you love to do something, regardless, because you love to do it, you'll put so much of yourself in there, it'll actually become something.
Yeah.
There's no way that it won't. And there's too many people that are followers. We need more leaders,
Absolutely.
We need people that want to stand out, that are not afraid to stand out,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, and I feel that's the biggest thing that'll separate anyone from anyone else. What differs you from anyone else? I feel what differs me is that my sheer willpower. I'm not willing to give up, and I just need to be smarter about when things need to be let go. That's one thing I want to learn, especially from this relationship not working out. I don't want to waste my time with anything anymore. May that be with someone, may that be with a job, may that be with anything. If something doesn't feel right, I need to just walk away.
Yeah. You're being helped, though. As you can see, the job that you were at probably wasn't good for you.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't. It's just like I work because I need to work. I need money. And then what would be the point if I'm not utilizing my skills to my highest ability, you know?
Yeah.
Like the skills that I've technically studied, you know?
Yeah.
Like anyone can learn anything. Just give them enough time and give them like proper instruction. Anyone can do anything. I'm pretty sure somebody could like literally like any one of us could do a surgery if we were given proper training.
I would freak out. I can't do it.
That's fine. But like it's these are real things.
Yeah.
Like we don't really need to go to school. We just need to be trained.
I agree with you on that one. Like apprentices, like what they show in anime.
Yeah,
like, is that even around anymore?
That was how it was before, because like there was not an easy way of spreading knowledge.
Yeah.
People were very much like secluded. There was no idea of what was where. You didn't want to like go off on a journey, and then people also thought the world was flat. So you could like find the end of the world and fall off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there were all these things that like, you know, because like of the lack of knowledge, people like kept their knowledge hoarded. And then, you know, then unfortunately when a lot of wars happened, people destroyed a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
Like it's also very possible that there was like some truly advanced technology, because like the world has like gone to shit a few times, you know? Like there was like the whole comet thing where like all the dinosaurs got like eradicated, but there's been so many other things that have like wiped civilizations out, you know? Like tsunamis, earthquakes, all types of like shit, volcano eruptions, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a whole civilization's worth of knowledge that was lost. It's also very possible that there was a time where everything was really advanced. Like when people look at the Aztec stuff, you know? Like it's unexplainable. Like how were they like worshipping the sun? Like what was like so equivalent to the sun? Maybe they had like some type of technology that like used some type of light.
Or maybe some alien came down and talked to them.
Or brought whatever they were using to them and then showed them the way.
Yeah.
You know? And because then like the Spaniards came, and like who knows how much knowledge like England has on the truth, the real truth.
Yeah.
Because like apparently, you know, like there were like a bunch of like newspapers from like the 1800s that like would mention giants around like in America, and Native American like classic stories talk about giants. And then like people like dug up a bunch of like hills, you know, like big hills, and found like humongous skeletons under. And they used to be at the Smithsonian, like, you know,
museum.
Yeah, but then they took it to like England, and then, or like they destroyed everything because they don't want what's already like they've like kind of created science-wise for it to be like different.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a selfish thing that they destroyed.
But that's the whole thing, right? Like also like holding knowledge from the masses is also power, right? Like when you don't give, that's why like why is there the whole like concept of Area 51? Like, there's all these secrets, or the idea of like there's secrets
and they
that like
refuse to give a straight answer on it.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Exactly.
Like why? What are you holding back? Why are you making us believe something by withholding it? Why don't you make us believe by the truth?
Yeah, because the truth is what's scary for people, you know. Like I also believe like, you know, like all the kind of like it's kind of cool to understand like, you know, like all these things that people have like created movies and stuff of. It's also possible that it's real, you know. And there were times where these things were like, there were like eras and ages where these things were real. Like maybe dragons were real, you know, and then like maybe magic was real, you know. Because like there's also like random like phenomenons where people have abilities but nobody can explain it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's just like, right, exactly. Like, or like the way like, you know, all the religions like mention like like for example, like fairies and jinns and like angels and like it's possible all this shit is real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like that's like the biggest thing about being Muslim. Like you have to have like sheer belief. You have to believe in God. Like that is what that's what makes you a Muslim. Like our like the quote that's like Muslim, like if you say this you pretty much have like converted to Islam. That's like La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. That means I believe that there is only one God, and that is Allah, and that Muhammad is the last prophet.
And all you need to do is say that, and they're good with you.
I mean, no, that's just like that, but like you have to believe in that. Like that's like your basis of you being a Muslim person. That you believe that there is one God, and that Muhammad is the last prophet. Because like every person that came and represented a religion, we believe that they're a prophet. In Islam, like we believe Adam is a prophet. We believe that Jesus is a prophet. We believe Musa is a prophet, which is Moses.
Oh, okay.
And we believe in all the people that came to spread the word of God are prophets. And Muhammad is the last prophet. So like meaning like Islam is the last religion that will ever come to this planet.
Okay.
And so like it was also like if you ever study Islam, like there's like a very like strategic way how everything like came down, like how the book of like how the book was like how it came down, how the prophet like learned it, because before like they didn't have like writing, or they weren't educated enough to write, so they had to memorize
everything.
Yeah, that's why like in our religion, people that memorize the Quran, they're seen as very like respectable individuals in society, because they've gone out of their way to like follow in the footsteps of the prophet.
Right.
Yeah. So apparently there's a lot of things that are explained too, like a lot of this stuff that's happening, for example, around the world, the wars, there have been like different things said in the Quran, like when certain actions happen, it's closing to the day of judgment, so like meaning like the world ending.
The world is gonna end.
Pretty much, right? Like even the Bible talks about the world ending, so it's also possible that in our new wave, where the world was renewed, we have this whole like day of judgment, because technically nobody goes to heaven up until that time. Everybody's in purgatory.
We're in purgatory right now, right?
No, this is us living. Once we die, we go to purgatory before there's a heaven and a hell. But apparently the way it is like while you're waiting in your grave, depending on your life and your deeds, your time will either be very smooth or you'll have a very hard time.
Got you.
Like your soul will be like not in peace while you're in your grave up until the day of judgment, and then that's when God decides where you go, is where you actually go.
All these decisions made by one man,
or one higher being. I also like believe that like you're gonna get what you deserve in this lifetime, because certain things are up to you. Because how is it that, of course, there are some people, they're born into wealth, but how is it that some people become so wealthy?
Oh, hell yeah.
How is it that people attain those things? And it's not that difficult. If someone can do it, why can't you?
You see it, you can do it.
Yeah. If you believe it, you can do it. Let's start heading out. It's 6:40 now.
All right.
You want to take this with you?
Yeah, sure. I'll give this to my dad.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, this is sparkling water.
Sparkling watermelon juice, actually.
And it tastes pretty good, too.
Right? It was just not that cold, so...
Oh, my...
Good hangout.
Yeah.